Welcome to Props Edge, presented by LineStar. We've got your 5 best plays on the PrizePicks app. Alongside Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon, Sommerville. Best bets for week 3 on the PrizePicks app. We've got some good ones. Let's get a recap, though, of last week. Not our best week. Remember, we did start strong. However, ran into some trouble last week in week 2.
Just a little bit.
Was a little upset about George Pickens not getting it. Mostly because Mitch Trubisky just did not want to throw down the field, as we even saw in the Thursday night game.
Yeah, they need to get Pickens the ball, that's for sure. He did show he's great. He has shown he's great. It's a bummer there. And then, obviously, we had the Trey Lance situation.
All right, so we had a few bad beats there, putting us at a grand total of, now we are 5 for 10 on our picks, 50%. So now this week in week 3, we're going to get back on track here.
Sure are.
Let's get into our 5 best bets on PrizePicks. We're going to start it off with Trevor Lawrence, the Jags quarterback, under 1.5 passing touchdowns, minus 140 in the sports books. And going up against a Chargers defense that is pretty good.
They are pretty good, and Lawrence has not seen a defense anywhere near this good so far this year. He's been under in 8 of the last 10. He was under in 1 of the last 2 for this season so far. But like I said, this defense is way better than anything he's faced. The LineStar projection is 1.2 touchdowns, so we have some little buffer there. And I like the chances of him being under.
Right, facing Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, Derwin James. And the games that he's played so far, Commanders and Colts, not exactly a Chargers caliber defense. So liking the under there. Next up, we got Garrett Wilson, Jets wide receiver, over 45.5 receiving yards, minus 145 in the sports books, going up against the Bengals in this one. What do you like about this one, besides the fact that they're the Jets and they're your co-host's favorite team?
That's totally what we love here. But he has hit the over both times so far this year. He is a talented young wide receiver. He has 22 targets, which leads the Jets. The next closest is 14. So he has 8 targets more than anybody else. His snap count has risen from 49 to 61, and this should keep going up. He is by far their most talented receiver, and he should have no problem getting 45.5 again this week.
Yeah, last week against Dallas, they had 3 pass catchers get over this mark, actually over 50 receiving yards. And the game before was against Steelers. They did not have any receivers go over that. However, that was because we all have seen Mitch Trubisky just struggle to throw the ball down the field to his high caliber receivers. So we're liking the Jets wide receiver in this one. We're also liking Tom Brady, the GOAT. We're going over 1.5 passing touchdowns, minus 135. We've got a great projection for him. Even though he's facing a Packers team that is pretty good, well, Green Bay is allowing 1.6 passing touchdowns per game over the last 9, so it leans slightly in our favor for this one. Now, Brady, only 1 per game this season. However, he had multiple touchdowns per game in 14 of the last 19 last season. I expect Brady to get back on track and start throwing those passing touchdowns. What about you?
I agree. A lot's been made about his wide receiver core this weekend, but they're really not that bad. Julio is questionable, so there is a chance that he plays. Russell Gage is a veteran that we have shown can make plays. Perriman was a big-time prospect, and Scotty Miller has a nice rapport with Brady, and that's not including his tight ends, which we know Brady loves to throw to.
It should be a great game either way. You got Brady versus Rodgers. Looking forward to that one.
Absolutely.
Now it's time for our picks of the day on the PrizePicks app. Tyler, what's your play?
So I'm going to go with Darren Waller over 46.5 yards. This is versus the Titans. Now, one thing I would say is go make sure you can get this bet right now. Hunter Renfrow was just announced out. Without him, his target share, Waller's target share, is going to go up dramatically. Make sure you get this bet now. I would imagine that this line moves up quite a bit. Waller's had 50 or more receiving yards in every game this year. We have a projection for him at 60.6. without Renfro, I think it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that was your favorite bet, I think, of the whole day.
Yeah, and I was liking it prior to Renfro being announced out. Part of it was that he could be out. He missed practice a couple days, but I liked it even with Renfro. Now that he's out, I'm hammering it.
Well, last week I had Matt Stafford over passing yards. This week, though, I'm going against Rams quarterback Matt Stafford and saying that he throws an interception in this one. That's minus 145 in the sports books. And he's going up against the Cardinals in this one, who haven't gotten an interception this season, but I think they're in a good spot here. Matt Stafford has had an interception in 15 of the last 23 games. He's got a league-leading 5 this season. And while the Cards haven't forced an interception, as I mentioned, Stafford has had an interception in 2 of the last 3 games against the Cardinals back in 2021. I think that's a pretty good bet.
I like it. I am a little surprised, though, you're going against your Georgia Bulldog.
I know, it's against my nature, but Tyler, sometimes you got to do what you got to do and go with your head and not your heart.
I appreciate you staying unbiased.
Remember to download the PrizePicks app. Use the promo code BETFULLY. New users who deposit at least $10 can get up to $100 of your deposit matched. Great deal there. PrizePicks is available and legal in most states, so make sure you lock in your prop picks there. The link to that is below. Let us know who you're picking in your prop bets on PrizePicks. Drop it in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Keep up with all the notifications, especially as Tyler mentioned that some of the lines change very rapidly. So you just want to get in those props as soon as possible. So definitely sign up for the notifications so you can catch our show right when it comes out.
Yeah, and last week, I talked about Trey Lance at 38.5. By Sunday, that line was up to 43.5.
Wow.
Obviously, he didn't hit, but 5 yards on a rushing prop's a lot. So make sure you get it.
Got to be first. If you ain't first, you're last.
That's what Ricky Bobby says.
Good luck in all your prop bets this weekend in week 3. We hope to see you next week and that you've won a lot of money. So good luck to you. We will see you next week.
Have a good one, guys. Bye.